just to kind of give you a little idea of the things that are coming up in the next couple of months, next couple of weeks. Right now, first of all, my glasses are crooked. Right now, I am actually working on several different plans. I've been traveling a lot. I've been driving around with family that was visiting from Germany, and we took them to areas around Jakarta and Bandung, Bogor, all in the Java island area. So after that traveling, I came back, looked at my notebook to see what I had planned. As usual, you're going to see a lot of updates for Troop Bravo, the long-tailed macaques that live wild and free in North Jakarta that I've been studying for 4 years. But to add to that, you're going to start to see more about killer whales, both the southern and resident population of the West Coast in the United States and Canada, and then the transient or Biggs whales, the killer whales that eat mammals. You'll be learning a lot about those. And all that comes from years of me living in the Pacific Northwest of the United States and working along the seaboard there in Oregon, California, Washington, British Columbia, Canada, and really developing a great catalog of orca footage. And I'm going to go back through that and tell their important stories because especially the southern resident orcas are endangered species and need more of a spotlight. People need to learn about them. So big announcement, I'm going to jump right to it. I am going to work on a long format documentary about Troop Bravo and tell a full and comprehensive story that'll be exclusive to YouTube. So when I finish it, and I plan to start now, but finish it next year, it'll only be available on YouTube for free to watch. I'm not really trying to make a lot of money off of it or anything like that. Just want to get people to see the story about Troop Bravo and the long-tailed macaques that live in North Jakarta and kind of the survival story and their incredible coexistence story. I mean, their coexistence is so incredible that last year I had the opportunity to do a presentation at the Asian Primate Symposium 9, which was a gathering of primatologists from around the world to study Asian primates. And my focus was on coexistence in urban areas. And that's going to be the focus of the documentary, is to talk about coexistence between small primates and human beings, urban areas, which is becoming more and more of an issue. And that leads me to my next topic. So we're going to start to see a lot of shorts that I'm going to put out that are going to really isolate different species and talk about urban coexistence issues with, let's say black bears or with monkeys or, any type of animals that exist in the urban environment that are wild animals. And those shorts are going to always link to a longer format video that's going to go more in depth, but the shorts are designed to grab people. Hi, by the way. I'm looking forward to talking more about that because there's absolutely so much going on in the world right now, and a lot of what we're seeing is this development of urban versus, or I should say human versus wildlife in urban areas. And there's mitigation things that can happen. So Rick Woods Nature Aware is going to really focus on that in the coming year. And additionally, you're going to get more focus on Indonesian species, because of course I live here in Indonesia. But the ones that people don't very rarely hear about, there are some amazing animals that live in the urban environments. We have otters in Jakarta, we have monkeys in Jakarta, water monitor lizards, saltwater crocodiles, cobras, bats. I mean, it's really going to be great. We're just going to dive a lot deeper into that. And I'm going to start bringing on guests. That's another big announcement. I'd like to start having other experts come in and talk to you guys about conservation and animal subjects here. So, we're going to keep that going, and I'm going to dive right into it starting in the beginning of November. So that's my big update. Everything else is going pretty great. Like I said, I was traveling for a while for 2 weeks. I had family from Germany here and showing them Indonesia for the first time for them. So it was really, really great to watch my family members react to things that I take for granted a little bit because I've been here for years. But I do remember when I first arrived in Indonesia having that sense of wonder and excitement. So, and mixed into my videos, I mean, you can find it now on my channel. I will always try to post interesting places that I go and maybe inspire people to do some traveling, some visiting here. So that's the big update. And I'm glad to see people are watching from Indonesia. And selamat sore. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Everybody take care. And I will be hard at work soon.